team, here we are, Planet Ari.
Ooh,
Wow,
wow,
it
looks
looks
so
so
nice.
nice. Yes, we have a lot of important matters to discuss, but afterwards, I think it would be very beneficial if we went out to explore the planet and got to interact with the citizens of Planet Ari. After all, our major topic of discussion at this meeting is communication.
Yes, accurate and persuasive communication is going to be very important if we want the citizens of Planet Ari to meaningfully understand the information we are transmitting to them, especially if we want to sell our product, the X-Raylien. Yes, so we've created this product specifically for them. The X-Raylien is meant to help the people of Planet Ari live healthier and more sustainable lives. That was very well said, Arwen, and a truthful statement at that. We only want the citizens and the planet to benefit from this product. Now, if only we can communicate our goals effectively to the people of Planet Ari.
And that's what we're going to try and accomplish today. We need a way to effectively communicate information to these citizens, and of course, we can't forget our CEO, Susie Sustain. She and the rest of our superiors need to stay in the loop as well. Oh, goody! I finally get to communicate with a citizen of Planet Ari in person. Of course, Olaf, you are responsible for fostering a positive relationship with potential customers, and you're the perfect snowman for the job. But what we need now is two team members to be a part of a formal communication channel so that we may communicate information to the levels above and below us back and forth to the adjacent units.
I would be more than willing to be a part of the formal communication channel. After all, I usually have questions, look for information and clarification, and love offering suggestions.
Thank you, Arwen. Actually, you'd be the perfect person for the job. From what you said, I think it would be best to make you responsible for the upward communication. And I was thinking Mr. Fox would be great for the role of downward communication. I think Mr. Fox would be very effective in communicating our objectives, directions, decisions, as well as provide feedback.
Why, thank you, Caesar. I would be honored to take the position.
Great, we have our formal communication then.
But Caesar, who will be responsible for lateral communication?
Oh, thanks for the reminder, Bob. Both Arwen and Mr. Fox can share in the responsibility for this role. They can share any information they gather with the rest of us, and we could all work together to joint problem solve.
Sounds great.
Great. Now let's discuss how we want to communicate with the citizens of Planet Ari. The cultural distance between the Planet Ari citizens and ourselves and Planet Ari citizens, we need to find an effective communication method and build trust. Cultural distance? But Caesar, we are on the same planet as them. How is this a distance problem? Not a physical distance, Olaf. Cultural distance, the overall difference between two cultures' basic characteristics such as language, level of economic development, and traditions with customs. It is one of the cultural barriers that we need to overcome in order to effectively communicate with the citizens of Planet Ari. Oh, that makes sense. So we need to improve our communication skills? Precisely. Bob and I were actually discussing this on the plane ride here, and he is going to send you all an email today with information to aid you all to improve your listening and sending skills, ways that can make the organizational level improvements in communication.
Yeah, I'll be sending that shortly. Speaking of email, Caesar, I also discussed the different modes and media of communication.
That's right, Bob. We all need to decide on a media of communication we want to use to transmit information to the citizens of Planet Ari. The media of communication can be divided into two different categories, rich media and lean media. Rich media provides several types of information and multiple ways to obtain a mutual understanding between the sender and receiver. It involves more face-to-face interactions. Lean media, on the other hand, is more impersonal and usually involves emails or memos. Well, I know that the people of Planet Ari are a private and proud people, but I am not sure if they would prefer being communicated with rich media or lean media.
I think that since we do not know for sure which method will be more effective, we can use both lean media and rich media for now, so we communicate through email and face-to-face. That way we can reach the majority of Planet Ari citizens and use their response and reactions as feedback to help us decide which media is more effective.
That's a great idea, Mr. Fox. Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the formal communication channel? What kind of media do you think Arwen and Mr. Fox should use for upward and downward communication? Well, as much as I prefer personal and face-to-face communication, I think it would be best to use lean media when communicating to our superiors because they are still located on Earth. Emails and memos would be easier and more effective because of the vast distance between the two headquarters.
Yes, Arwen, I agree. Good thinking. What about you, Mr. Fox? What kind of media would you like to use for downward communication?
I also think lean communication would be best. Since I will be communicating simple and straightforward information, I do not think it would be necessary to use a rich medium. It would involve too much time and effort from the receivers that they could be using to do something more productive.
And that way people won't see Mr. Fox rolling his eyes all the time. That's a good point too, Olaf. We've discussed and planned for everything we needed today. Great work, everybody. I think we've been very productive today. How about we take a break and go explore Planet Ari?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, great. Okay. Good morning, team. I have great news. Thanks to Arwen working so well with our suppliers and to each and every one of you and your hard work, we now have all the tools, materials, and resources that we need to produce the X-Raylien product. The X-Raylien is being produced as we speak.
Ooh,
Yay!
that's great, yeah.
All right. We should all be very proud of ourselves. Can we pat ourselves on the back? Yes, Olaf, you can. You deserve it. So, does anyone know what stage we are currently in the business process of our Greenfield venture?
We are in the operations management stage. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time.
That's right, Bob, and so have I. Operations management is a specialized field of management that is associated with the conversion of resources into products and services. It is here that we get to see all of our hard work put into the planning and designing of the X-Raylien pay off.
I am also very excited and hope the people of Planet Ari are too.
I think they are, Arwen, and some have already pre-ordered the X-Raylien, and I've heard a couple of citizens talking about it while I was exploring Planet Ari.
What were they saying about our product, Olaf?
All good things. All good things. Well, that's great. I'm sure that they will be very pleased with the product once it is finished being produced. Arwen and Mr. Fox made sure that we use high quality materials and labor provided by skilled and experienced workers.
That's right, Caesar. We want to deliver the citizens of Planet Ari the best and highest quality product possible.
And that is a great philosophy to have, Arwen. Have you all heard of the term total quality management? I haven't. What is it? Total quality management is the management approach and philosophy that involves a commitment from all levels of employees to continually strive to make improvements and satisfy customers.
That kind of sounds like us.
Yes, Bob, that's what I was getting at. I am very proud of all of the hard work you are doing, and I think it's great that we are all hardworking individuals that have the motivation to produce quality work and satisfy our customers. Like I said, it's a great philosophy to have, and I think it is going to make us a very successful company.
I agree. Mediocrity isn't even in our vocabulary. Arwen and I also ensured that we had enough supplies and tools to ensure the right quantity of products are produced.
Excellent. I am pleased that everything is going well regarding the quality and quantity of X-Raylien product. Now, we have to ensure that the products get to our customers on time.
Already taken care of, Caesar. Customers can order the X-Raylien directly from us, the producers, and some already have, like Olaf said, pre-ordered the product this way. They can order from us through our website or by telephone. I also talked to the local hospitals in the area and they agreed to stock our product, so customers can purchase the X-Raylien from there once they are finished being produced. I am currently talking with the local wholesalers and retailers to see if it would be beneficial that we also allow them to sell our products. I also created 3 high-tech vehicles and hired a team of drivers so that we can ensure that customers are always able to get the product if they want it.
Wow, Mr. Fox. I am very impressed. Great work.
Thank you, Caesar. I am currently working on the reverse supply chain.
What is a reverse supply chain?
I'm familiar with that. It relates to the activities needed to retrieve a used product from a customer and either reuse or dispose of it. I know because I've had to return a few of the products and supplies given to us by our suppliers. I'm glad that you're working on that, Mr. Fox, because the X-ray alien is the type of medical equipment that needs to be disposed of safely and properly.
Well, thanks to Mr. Fox, we finished this meeting much faster than anticipated. Let's call it a day. You all deserve some rest. Thank you all again for all your hard work. Wow, a pat on the back and finishing early? This is the best day ever. Hello, team. Today's meeting is going to be a little different than our previous ones. I'm going to have you talk amongst yourselves for a little while I go in my office and think about a few things and talk to our CEO, Susie Sustain.
Susie Sustain is in Planet Ari?
No, sadly she could not make it. We will be communicating through a video conference.
Well, tell her we said hello.
Will do, Arwen.
Do we get to pick our own topic of discussion? Because I'm afraid of what Olaf might have us talk about.
Hey!
Well, I for one think Olaf tells very entertaining stories.
I also think Olaf tells very entertaining stories, but specifically, I want you all to use this time to measure our performance thus far and compare it against our original standards.
Now that's my idea of entertaining.
All right, I'll be in my office. I'll be back shortly. Hello, Susie.
Hello, Caesar. Nice to see you. I've asked to have this meeting because I wanted to talk to you about control. As you know, exercising effective control is a universal and important managerial challenge.
Nice to see you too, Susie. The team sends their hellos. Yes, I have often thought about the line between too much and too little control.
It's good that you've been thinking about this. How much control would you say you are exercising over your team now?
Well, I would say little to a medium amount. My team is filled with very self-motivated and dedicated individuals, so I have not felt the need to use much control, and I fear that too much control will deprive them of their creativity and make them lose their motivation.
Yes, good point. Too much control will indeed cause resentment by employees. As you know, we here at Sustain Life Co. pride ourselves in having innovative employees, so we try to encourage creativity as much as possible. Let me just warn you that too little control can expose you to very costly risks, including sloppy operations and failure to use resources efficiently and effectively.
We certainly wouldn't want that. I am able to regulate activities and behaviors rather efficiently with the amount of control that I am exerting now. I believe that my team and I are managing our resources very well while still adhering to the budget you provided us. I will see how the coming months affect my team and I will adjust the amount of control I exert as necessary.
Great plan. I knew you'd make a great manager. I am very glad I assigned you to this greenfield venture. It looks like you and your team are in good shape. Keep up the good work. I will keep in touch. Say hello to the team for me.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon, Susie.
Shoo.
All right, team, I'm back. Susie says hello, and she thinks our greenfield venture is in very good shape. What have you all found out regarding how our performance matches our original standards?
Well, Caesar, in regards to meeting our deadlines, we are actually ahead of schedule. We have been meeting our original standards very well in regards to performance, and in some cases we even surpassed our standards. We did, however, find one significant flaw in our performance and discussed ways in which we can improve it.
All right, let's hear it.
We are not effectively communicating with the citizens of Planet Ra. Our original standards was to give maximum focus to customer satisfaction, and we cannot do this unless we effectively communicate and understand our customers.
We found out that lean media is not an effective way of communicating our information to the citizens of Planet Ari. They prefer immediate feedback, which they feel that emails do not provide. Good observation. What do you all propose we do to fix this?
We were thinking of having more face-to-face interactions with the citizens of Planet Ari, and that includes all of us, not just Olaf. We also thought of getting more people to answer phone calls and provide customer service. The people in our customer service center say that they get dozens of calls a day regarding the X-ray alien, and they usually have to put our customers on hold for some time.
Great idea, guys. Mr. Fox is right. We need to communicate effectively with the citizens of Planet Ari if we want to truly understand them and provide them with the best possible product and service we can. We will definitely have more face-to-face interactions with the citizens of Planet Ari as a team, and I will talk to Susie about hiring more customer service representatives. Like always, I am very impressed and proud with you all. How were you all able to find these flaws in our current operations?
We use strategic control, so we assessed how Sustain Co. as a whole fits our external environment and how we have been meeting our long-range goals and objectives.
And from that, we were able to see which aspects of our business and performance failed to meet these goals or failed to facilitate the accomplishment of these goals. Wow. Well, great job, everyone. I am so proud of all that we've accomplished these past few months. None of this would have been possible without the hard work and creativity provided by each and every single one of you. I am very optimistic for the future of our company, and I am very fortunate to have the honor and opportunity of working with such great people. Until next time, team, meeting adjourned.